And welcome to the best of the house.
Hello, DJ.
Hey, Chris. Welcome to the best of the house here for December. Got some good bowling coming up today. Our first match right now is Justin Ramsey and Morgan Manzi. Justin goes first. And Justin qualified. He's got a 205 average, so he's given Morgan 14 pins.
All right. Well, welcome back to the tournament. Hope you had good holidays, everybody. Hope you had a good holiday, DJ.
So far, so good.
All right.
And we're ready to get underway.
Start us off. And we're off.
Looks good.
Ooh. Good start for Justin.
A better start than last month. We had some technical difficulties, so a video didn't make it up. But the bowlers all had a very hard time with the lanes last month. But Justin seems to be coming right up with a strike and getting us going right away.
That bodes well. Here goes Morgan. Ooh, good start for Morgan.
And Morgan answers in the first frame.
Well, it'll be a quick afternoon if this keeps up.
A lot of marks. Want to remind you, Best of the House Finals being brought to you by localbowler.com.
Here held at AMF KIssimmee Lanes.
In Central Florida.
Oh, wrap 10 from Morgan on frame 2.
Ball was coming in awful nice there, but came in a little sharp at the end.
Morgan's always been very consistent with his 10-pin pickups. Oh, did I kibosh him? I put the kibosh on him.
You jinxed him. Morgan goes open in the second.
I thought that only happened in professional sports. The broadcasters jinx them.
Oh, no, it happens. It happens. Well, what do you think we are?
Here we go.
That's.
Oh. Justin's got a double to start the game.
Pretty powerful double, too. I have to ask Justin after the match. It looks like he's using a new ball.
Maybe a Christmas present.
Could be. We'll have to find out. Uh-oh. Crossover.
Going left. Leaves a 5-pin. He tried calling his shot.
Only worked for Babe Ruth. And depending on who you listen to, that was maybe a myth, so.
And he picks it up.
Justin stays clean. Now Morgan's going to try to come back from an open.
Morgan's got an open in frame 2. Let's see what he does in frame 3.
Oh!
Splits. 4-9.
Now, as I'm fond of saying, that may not have been a perfect shot. It was coming in kind of hard at the end, but it wasn't that bad.
What would Greta say to that?
I don't have it listening, but I have set it up.
Oh, he's giving it a try. Oh. Good try, Morgan.
How dare you?
There we go.
Gave it a good run for the pickup.
But finds himself in trouble early.
Yeah. It's unusual for Morgan. There we go.
There we go, back
All
on the
right.
strike trade. He shot that almost straight down the lane. Not much of a hook there. Still up by 1, but Justin's got a spare working. Could really put the pressure on Morgan with a strike here. And they all go down.
Came in a little high on that one, but got them all to fall.
And with that, Justin takes a 19-point lead. Justin up in the 5th.
All right.
Comes in light and doubles up. Now this is a Justin Ramsey we're used to seeing.
That it is.
Last couple appearances, he's had some real problems with splits, pocket splits. But today, seems to be on target.
At least 5 frames in, they're falling for him. Morgan brought that one outside a little more.
Oh!
Oh, a 410. Justin said he's been there.
Been there, done that. This month, it seems like Morgan's getting the unfavorable pocket hits. Oh,
Same result.
he went for it. He went for
Yeah.
it. Got to give him an A for effort.
Four nine and 410 split. Oh,
So when we get up top, we got Tanner Vogel, who's looking for his third championship in this Best of the House tournament here at AMF KIssimmee Lanes monthly tournament.
and right below him is his brother.
Uh-oh. Cross.
Going left, going left. Oh, that 10 pin had 4 pins heading right towards it.
Winner of this match will take on Ron Roman Jr.
There we go. All right.
He gets his
Morgan.
10.
Justin going for our first turkey of the tournament. Looks good.
Oh. That's still only 2 pins in this game from perfection.
Yep.
Both 10 pins. Oh, no, 5
No,
pins. 5 pins.
5 and then the dreaded 10.
Uh-oh.
And we have our first open for Justin.
Still up by 50 pins, but Morgan's on a spare. He can make some up.
I love the good sportsmanship that you see from our bowlers. Morgan just told Justin to shake it off. I mean, these guys know and respect each other.
Well, these are the best bowlers in the house. In all different ways.
There we go.
There we go.
Justin did shake it off.
Now let's see what Morgan can do. He needs to double here to get back in this game, back in this match. There we go.
There you go, Morgan. That was a good shot.
He cut the lead down from 50 to 30 with that. Now, he needs to start stringing them.
Morgan's eighth frame throw. Solid. All right.
Doubles. Big double for Morgan.
There you go. He's not out of it. He is not out of it.
Not out of it, but he's going to need a little help. Justin on a strike.
Oh, late tap on the 7. 5-pin came across late and got the 7. All right.
We got Rob Roman Jr. coming up next, and we got Tanner and Chris Vogel.
Ooh. That was a little reminiscent of some of the past bowling we've seen where Justin left himself some splits, but the 7 fell.
Yep, just came in a little high.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wrap the 6 around the 10.
Oh, Morgan's gonna,
that could be the help that Morgan needed.
could be, but Morgan's still got work to do here. He's got 3-4 strikes. He's going to need every one of them to catch up that 100 pins or 86 pins. Morgan on a double. He needs to strike to stay in this match.
Oh, wrap 10 on the 9th frame.
He shakes his head.
Yeah, that's all you can do sometimes.
So Justin, he can end up with a 212.
Oh no, pulled it left again.
That may be about it, because the best Morgan can do now is a 169.
Yeah.
Justin only needs.
Justin's won it already at 182.
He needs 16. Oh no,
he's a handicap.
Yeah, that's right. So he's already to get this match is already in the books.
It was just tough bowling for Morgan today.
Very tough.
But all of our bowlers experience it at some point.
Oh, the open frames can kill you.
Yep.
But for Morgan, it's very uncustomary.
Wash out for Morgan on the first ball of the 10th frame.
Well, at this point, it doesn't matter.
Come on. Yes,
And he picks it up.
Good pickup, Morgan. Good pickup.
He smiles.
He gives a little chuckle. He gives a little chuckle. He's like, you dang pins, you.
But that's also a mark of a really good bowler, of the best bowlers, is when it doesn't, you still make the tough shots even when it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You still bring out the best in yourself. And that's what Morgan always does.
All right, finishes with a 9 count then.
172. So now the 10th frame is just academic for Justin. And he will move ahead to face Rob Roman Jr. That's one. And, you know, it's important, too, psychologically. I mean, you got the Chris and Tanner Vogel here in the top two spots. You know, and Justin, even at this point, he wants to send a message that, hey, you know, I'm here today. I'm ready to bowl.
Yep. Well, and he wants to stay confident. He wants to throw 3 good balls here in the 10th frame.
There's 2.
2 good ones.
202 working. Looking for that 212. And he does.
There's our turkey.
Gobble, gobble. And Justin finishes with a 212. So Justin Ramsey defeats Morgan Manzi 212 to 172. And we'll be right back with our second match with Justin taking on Rob Roman Jr. in the 3rd spot. Stay tuned. Okay, Morgan. So, not such a great outcome today. A lot of pocket splits.
Yeah, I mean, I made it. I qualified. Just didn't show up today. Got to pick up the 10-pin and get some breaks. But it was still fun. Still had a good time. So, it's always enjoyable to come out and do this.
Justin, you kind of fell on the same track Justin did a couple weeks ago with the pocket splits and things. Today it was your day to get the splits, and he actually came in with
Yeah, he got on fire there. So it was just, I had a good time. You know, it's always a good time. Good people. So that's all you can ask. You know, I'll be back.
You're still
on that quest for the trophy.
You want that trophy?
I got to get one sooner or later.
Well, we got to get one with another name other than Vogel on it.
Yeah, this is true.
Okay, well, congratulations.
All right, guys, I appreciate it.
So Justin comes into this with a 205 average. Rob will come into this with a 195 average. Justin just bowled over his average, 7 pins. So you just saw Tanner walking past the camera, heading over towards lane 19 to try and make sure that he stays a little bit loose for his upcoming match against one of these 2 bowlers.
DJ. 9.
Hey, with you.
All right. All right, Rob, whenever you're ready.
Okay, we're ready to go with match 2. Justin Ramsey versus... Doesn't matter. Here, Rob wants to end on... And the challenger always starts. So now Justin Ramsey is going up against 3rd seed Rob Roman Jr. Justin shot a 708 to get in. Rob shot a 757. And Justin
Justin's first ball, he got way outside of his mark.
Way right.
That's the lane that he just finished on, too, for his 3 solid strikes in the 10th frame of his last game. Just got outside of his mark quite a bit.
Meanwhile, the Vogel brothers are going to use lane 19 and warm up. Stay loose. Justin's got 6 and puts him in the pit.
Good mark. Good mark. Rob's first ball in the tournament. Oh,
Get 7.
it's a 7.
Lofted that one out a bit.
It's all right. You can pick this up. It's all even. Good pickup. Solid.
Rob keeps it even. Winner of this match takes on the beast, Tanner Vogel.
Who is not our number 1 seed this month.
No, his older brother Chris is,
Yep.
but Tanner is also our first repeat champion, looking for his 3rd.
Right?
Wow.
Wrap 10 for Rob. That was a solid hit, too.
I didn't think that one was coming back. I thought that was a little too far right, but that ball came back.
That's a solid 10-pin pickup. All right, Rob stays clean through 2.
Justin coming up.
Justin's second frame. Strike. There he goes. Justin's back on the strike train. Third frame.
There, perfect shot.
There you go. So Justin's doubled in his second and third frame.
Although Rob's getting 9, that's not a huge cushion.
No. If Rob starts stringing them, then the pressure's right back on Justin. Oh. Outside for Rob. It's an 8 count.
And I think for Rob, I think he lofted it out those 2 a little too far. That's where he wanted to
Pick
put
up. He
it.
stayed clean though. It's important.
Right there. That's where he wanted to have it the first time. Just, it's about, I want to say 2 or 3 feet short of a loft. And that made all the difference. The ball came right in between the 1-3.
Came in a little light on that shot. 7 count.
Even when you're a really good bowler, some weeks, it just isn't there on the lanes. And no matter how good you are, and
some of it depends on how you match up with that particular. Oh! Rob leaves an open in his 4th frame.
not happy with that at all.
The oil pattern dictates whether you're going to match up or not with the way that you're throwing it at the time. Goes Justin in his 4th frame.
Oh!
Sent a messenger, but still left a 10 pin.
Messenger did not do its job.
Justin for his 10 pin pickup, and he gets it. Stays clean.
Very important. Stay clean.
So Justin is up by 6 according to the score, but he's on a spare, so whatever he gets on this next ball will add to that. Going left. Oh, right through the head pin. Leaves a 3 pin. Very important for Justin to pick this one up.
He's got it.
Yep, no problem.
So this, like we said before, this is more the Justin we're used to seeing pretty much on a weekly basis.
Yes. He was in our first several tournaments.
He won the first one.
He did.
He won the first one. Makeable spare.
Yes. All right, so Rob put a wrist brace on, though.
Well, that allows him to get around the ball more. And he threw that a little bit straighter, even with his loft.
Oh, just drove the 3 pin straight back. Leaves the 10 standing for another open. Leaves a 6-10. Looks like a pickup. All right.
That's fair. We got to get some dead wood cleared out of 21.
All right, one of our AMF KIssimmee team members is going to go down and clear the deadwood. All right, so we'll reset lane 21, get a full rack, and pick it back up.
Okay.
So Justin's coming up for his 6th frame. He's clean so far.
6th frame of game 2. A little high.
Oh, he gets them all back, though.
I don't want back. That was coming in a little high, though.
Justin on lane 22. Going
Cross.
left. Nope, straight through, but he's only left with a 610. Picks it up. All right, stays clean. 2 through 7 for Justin.
On pace for another deuce.
The pins have not been falling for Rob. Let's see if he can correct that here. String some strikes together. Put a little pressure back on Justin.
That looks good.
Oh, came in harsh. He's left with the big 4. Gets 2.
Count is always important on those. There we go.
There you go, Rob. We've seen Rob in this tournament before, and I've seen him on many league nights. And this is not his usual bowling. Ooh, he goes right through the head pin again, but it does not get a split. However, this is not a gimme pickup. This pickup is easy to chop. Nope, not when you hit it like that. Good shot, Justin. Good pickup. Ooh, a little light, but he's still got the strike in frame 9 for him.
And Rob is kind of in the same position that Morgan was the last game. He's really got to put stuff together here.
Yeah.
He's going to need pretty much all of them from the 9th and 10th.
There's a start. There's a start. Good
That's
job.
a double.
All right.
We need 3 more.
So he could wind up with a 186 here if he strikes out. Plus his 9. So 195. So it's not over yet.
That might be about it.
Yeah. That one came in a little too steep for him. Tried to cross over, but didn't quite make it all the way. Leaves the 610. He picks it up, though.
144, so possible 164. So Justin's got this match because he's got a 164 in the 8th, working on a strike.
Mm-hmm.
$162 Rob finishes with.
struggle for Rob on this game. Justin went through the head pin again.
And Tanner Vogel waiting in the wings here.
I've been watching Tanner warm up over there. He's got like 12 different balls that he's practicing with, checking them out, seeing how they're working. Justin picks up his spare in the 10th frame.
194 needs 6 for another deuce. Tanner will be giving Justin 13.
There we go, Justin. Good
And he
finish.
puts up 204.
All right.
So, Rob, 4th place, got some bad breaks in your game. I noticed you were lofting it kind of far out in the lane. Did you find that to be a problem? And is that why you went to the brace?
No, I couldn't get in the rhythm. I was all off balance, and ball wasn't coming out. I go inside, it hooked too much. I go outside, didn't hook enough. So I just figured I would loft it out further, and that's when I got the first 2 strikes. And by then it was too late. He already had me beat. And he bowled a good game. It's just I was off today.
He'll be back.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully.
Congratulations. We'll see you next month, Rob.
I hope so.
All right, so we're ready here to get going with Justin Ramsey, who's battling up from 5th place, and he's coming all the way up here. Now he's 3rd.
He's climbing the ladder.
Climbing the step ladder, and now he's taking on the beast, Tanner Vogel. And
And Tanner got into this with a 762 series. Justin went through the head pin again.
he may have to make a move here.
Right, leaves himself a 3-6.
And this is Justin was the first champion. Tanner is a double winning champion. So this is our first champion versus champion match.
Justin starts out with a spare.
Now the reigning champ, the beast. He wasn't even here last month. His blind won it for him. Tanner Vogel.
Tanner looks like he's throwing urethane. Left with a 6-pin.
He did that in October too. And his theory was you kind of take away the shot for the more aggressive balls.
He's got his spare. Tanner's second frame. Oh, good pin action. He came in high and threw the head pin a bit, but got the break. All right. Tanner's back is tight. You can tell he's trying to stretch himself out.
That 10 pin almost was not going to go down.
It was trying to hang on. There you go, Justin.
Justin
All right.
answers. Or if you the way the ball followed through the pins, that was pretty much a perfect hit.
That was. That drove straight back into the 9-8. Quitter 10. Quitter 10 on that one. All right. Justin stays clean through 3.
Winner takes on Tanner's older brother, Chris Vogel, in the title match coming up right after this.
Here comes Tanner's third frame throw. Working on the strike in second frame. Ooh.
No doubter.
Tanner's going for a turkey.
Yeah, there haven't been a whole lot of turkeys or ham bones today.
No ham bones yet. Which I know breaks your heart, DJ.
I know it breaks it. I mean, compared to like October where everybody was having them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Turkey, though.
Gobble, gobble.
Nice shots, Tanner.
Now, for the first time today, even with 13 pins in handicap, Justin's probably feeling some pressure right now with Tanner on a turkey. Oh.
So he just had some of Bowler's luck, you know, right there. He had a pin moving straight up the 7 that got blocked by another pin. And it happens. It was a nice shot into the pocket.
Yeah, except his first ball, maybe not so much, but the rest of them have been right there.
Woo.
Takes up his spare.
I think he might have been a little worried about that one. He walked it out a little bit. Justin's going to need to string some. And that's a good start.
There's one.
There you go.
Every string has to start with one.
That's it. Tanner's going for our first ham bone here. And
4 in a row. You know what that means? Ham bone! Justin says white towel. Yeah, when you're going up the beast against the beast, like Rocky 4 with when Drago was fighting Apollo Creed, and Rocky wanted to throw in the towel. Apollo's like, no. That didn't end up very well for Apollo.
It didn't.
Yahtzee!
All right. Tanner's on fire now.
And Chris is over there. He's slowing him down because if Tanner comes out on top here, he's got to bowl his older brother.
All right. Justin's got a double.
Justin says, yeah, 5 in a row, but not so fast. Seventh frame of match 3.
Justin's got himself a turkey.
Gobble, gobble.
Justin just told Tanner, I can't make it too easy on you.
Well, Tanner's the only one in today who's bowling totally scratch. He's
Yeah.
0 handicap. Six back.
Yep. Tanner's relentless.
1 pin off of perfection. Kind of reminiscent of what his brother Andrew did to Morgan Manzi in the title match
Yeah.
in the second in September.
Ran out the front 9, right?
Front 9. Up in the 8.
Yep.
7.
The 10 fell a little late, but that's still 7 in a row.
And like we say in league, when you get somebody who's doing that,
Just kind of crap out of luck.
toast. Nothing you can do about that. You know, if somebody gets 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row.
Well, you can bowl your game and try and keep pace, but oh, that was a good shot. Leaves the 10.
I mean, Justin. You know, he's got a couple 9 spares that should have been probably strikes, and he's bowling a good game. He's got
is.
a 109 in the 5th, though. You know,
Yeah, he's got a good game going.
possibly a 150, a 168 working in the 8th. So he's having a good game.
Got a spare.
Staying clean. So even though the scoreboard's showing Tanner at minus 151, he is on a 7-bagger. He's made that up plus some.
Oh no! Woo!
Oh, out of trouble.
Uh-oh. It marked. No, you have a 7 pin. So the machine marked that as a strike, but it was almost as bad as a 7-10.
Yeah.
The 10 got knocked over.
So Justin's best he can do is a 227. He gets his spare and strikes out.
First things first, pick up his spare. Alright, he's got it.
Yeah, Justin, 1, 2, 3, 4 nines. They were strikes. This game would be dead even. And it's coming up in the ninth.
Tanner going for 8 in a row.
There it is.
Wow.
Yeah, that was powerful. So if Tanner can strike out, I think he's like on a 279 pace, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. I believe so. No. 280. Wait. Oh my gosh. I'm totally blanking. 290.
290?
Yeah, he lost 10 pins in the first frame, and that's it.
Yeah, but then that 10 is replicated. There he goes.
Late tap on the 10.
Because first frame with all strikes would be 30. Second frame would be 60. He's going to be 20 and then 50. So that's minus 20, so that's 280 right there.
Nice work, DJ. I totally forgot about that replication there.
I think it comes out to like a 269, 279, maybe. Oh, we'll see. If he gets the next 2 strikes, we'll find out for sure.
I still think it's a 290 if he strikes out. Oh, we're not going to find out. Yeah, it's a 290 because every frame after the first one would have been 30 points. So
Yeah, but the
lost
first one would have been 30. The second would have been 60, but his, because he got 20 in the first, would have only been 50. 50 in the second, and not 60. So that's 20 pins he loses in the first 2 frames.
Now he got his 279.
Yeah. So it might have been higher.
Yeah, it would have been a 290.
Yeah.
And that's the bonus of having it in the first frame versus the second frame. The second frame affects the first and the second.
Right.
The first frame is kind of by itself, just left out on the island. Good game, Tanner.
Nice game, Tanner. And Justin, like I said, he's still gonna. He's got a 207 as it is.
Right, he's got a great game going. As far as I'm concerned, that's a great game. Nice. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to beat Tanner's 279, but it's still a solid game.
So we'll see the brother Vogels battle it out in the championship match.
All right. 225. And then with his handicap,
238.
238.
Okay, so Chris. So Chris is going to be getting 19. And I'll go set that up. We'll be right back.
Okay.
So Justin, you climbed the step ladder from number 5, got up to number 3, ran into the beast Tanner Vogel, but you bowled some very good games today, all 3 deuces.
Yeah, I'm very happy with the way I bowled. I mean, tough guys, the first 2 guys, and then Tanner, I mean, a 279. I mean, I came at 225, so I'm happy with the way I bowled, but I mean, when Tanner bowls like that, you can't do much about it. So.
Well, maybe we will talk him into taking a month off in here someplace, but we're sure we'll see you again next month.
Oh yeah, I'll be back, hopefully. All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, and we're set. DJ's got it all programmed in. We'll get on with the final match of the afternoon.
Okay, it's Tanner and Chris. Tanner's going to start off on lane 22, and Chris is going to end on lane 22.
A little bit of brother versus brother.
Title match. Best of the house for December.
Tanner's trying to become a 3-peat champion. Chris going for his first championship. Tanner starts us out.
Right about where he left off.
Yep, that it is. Chris's first ball in the tournament. Answers right back. Good shot.
So if Chris can pull this one out and get by the beast, he will be the 3rd Vogel to win a championship with his brothers Tanner and Andrew.
Yep.
And we still got another Vogel, Peyton, who qualified but couldn't appear last month, and she may be in the mix here.
Yeah, in the upcoming few months.
Yeah.
He got that one inside of his mark just by a little bit.
Just a bit.
Chris picks up his 6-pin.
Stays clean. Chris is getting 19 pins. Yeah! Oh. Nice. He smiles at that. That messenger didn't look like it wasn't going to make it, and just comes in and taps it nice at the end.
Nice shot.
And up in the third. Title match.
Oh, leaves a 10 pin.
If you're Chris, after seeing Tanner's last game, you gotta have a little bit of a sigh of relief seeing that 10 pin standing after Tanner put, like, what was it, eight in a row? His last game? 7, 8 in a row? So if you're Chris, you gotta be happy seeing that 10 stand.
Oh man. That ball had no business staying on the lane and getting the 10. That's only because Tanner throws it with like 4,000 RPMs or something stupid like that.
4,000 RPMs at about 2,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, I know it's not that, but like that ball had no business staying on the lane. His RPMs are the only thing that held it there. That's great. But he stays clean. Chris. Oh, all right. He came a little farther through the head pin than he wanted to on that.
Now,
but he got the result.
If Chris can double here, the match is pretty much even. And he does.
Nice shot, Chris.
So now, even if Tanner, if Tanner strikes here and continues to strike, then not. Well, the strike by itself would mean the match is pretty much even. If Tanner does not strike here, Chris is very much in this match.
And Chris is getting 19 pins of handicap.
And Tanner strikes. But even, 19 pins of handicap, when you're bowling somebody like Tanner, that's nothing.
No.
Yep. When Tanner, you want like 50 pins or maybe.
I mean, but at this point, Chris controls his own destiny.
Right. If he continues to strike, if he continues to string them together, it'll be Tanner, who's got the work to do.
Yep. another
10 pin.
I would call that a wrapped 10, but that pin that was meant to hit it just disintegrated, I think.
It went flying around and into another zip code.
Yeah. Tanner stays clean though.
Yeah, we got a good one going here. If Chris can strike. Chris can strike. We're going to be pretty close to even. Brothers Vogel battling it out here for the championship. Chris Vogel up in the fifth.
Yep.
Ooh, washed out.
He got it wide on that one. And so that mistake puts Tanner right back in it.
If he was ever really out of it.
Well, I mean, score-wise, if, Chris controlled his own destiny, kept striking, Tanner had nothing he can do about it, but now he can.
Well, if he spares, he's still 4 down in the fourth, with both of them working on a spare. Oh, almost.
Everything but the 6 pin. Good try. That open's going to be tough to overcome.
Against Tanner, yeah. Yeah.
But not impossible.
Very few things are impossible. But there's also bloody highly unlikely, too.
Uh-oh. So the last 2 frames, first ball in each, including this one, the ball didn't react the same as it did, either because Chris is letting it go differently, or he's hitting spots in the lane that the urethane ball that Tanner's throwing has messed the oil.
Well, there's that, and also just a normal transition, too. I mean, we are in Game 4.
Yeah.
So, the lanes are going to change. They're going to change a lot between Game 1 and Game 4. And also, Chris was also practicing on 19,
Yep.
which had a lot less play than these two. Which I think, also buys into, we saw Tanner with all the different balls before, but when it came down to his match, he went to urethane.
Yeah.
More reliable, straighter.
It's very consistent.
Very consistent.
Other bowlers, if you're not using urethane, you hate urethane. If you're the one using it, or one of a group using it, you're happy with it, typically.
It doesn't have the bite. It's going to skid longer. It's going to go longer before it reacts and hooks. And you can't cover 10 boards with urethane. Like right there. Right there, Tanner, he's covering maybe 2 or 3 or 4 boards with it, on the back end. With these reactive balls, people can get them out almost by the gutter and come back and cover 10 or 17 boards. You can't do that with urethane. But with urethane, you can be more consistent.
Yep. So the urethane pushes oil down the lane, so whatever length the oil started at, urethane will stretch that out. It creates trenches and reactive resin does too by absorbing that oil, but does it at a lesser pace.
But also, once you have that oil pushed down in the lane, it takes away the dry for that reactive to cut back.
Yes.
And so you don't have the back end reaction. Damn, look at us talking like we even know what we're talking about.
Yes, please don't fact check us. Just take our word for it.
There's a double for Tanner.
Yep, 6th and 7th frame. Unfortunately, Chris had a double opens in 5 and 6 for him. So this is going to be challenging now from bonus point forward for Chris. He can post the best score he can and see what Tanner does. But he is not in the driver's seat. That was a good, that 9-pin heard me starting to say that was a good shot, and it was.
It was right there.
That ball drove right past the 9 and just did not touch it. So that is just an unlucky shot. It was a beautiful ball. It drove through the pins just about perfectly and left the 9-pin. And that's bad luck. That's all that is.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of that today. You know, Rob Roman, and Morgan in his first game with a couple splits. It probably shouldn't have been splits.
Yeah.
And there are pocket hits. And sometimes the luck just doesn't go on your side. It goes in the other column.
Right. Another washout for Chris. That one got outside as well.
Now, it looks more and more like we're probably going to see Tanner with his 3rd championship. As Chris is running out of real estate here in the 8th frame.
I'd like to see him pick this up. No. 2 of the 4.
So he can do a 186 is the best he can do. That'll still be like a 186, be like a 204 with handicap. So basically Tanner's got to beat a 204 at this point. And if he strikes out, he's a 259.
There's one more for the strikes.
Gobble, gobble. One thing, you know, with this tournament, you know, Tanner has shown when he's here, he means business.
Yeah.
And, you know, you in this tournament, if you're going to take on Tanner, you better bring your A game.
All right, TJ, be ready. Tanner's foundation frame right here.
Hamon! With that,
I think that's it.
pretty much. As we used to say, put a fork in them.
Oh, come on.
Oh. Even with a couple taps,
Yeah.
that 10 did not go.
Chris's first frames were excellent, and then just everything came off the tracks.
After the 4th frame.
Yeah. Good spare, good spare.
So 46. He can have a 176 if he strikes out. Scratch, and then add in the almost 20 handicap. So he can end up with a 190, about 195, I believe, or 194. But he would have to strike out for that, so. So it looks like Tanner Vogel is going to take home his third Best of the House trophy at $100.
There you go.
Picks up a spare.
I know right now he's feeling bitter disappointment, but sometimes the lanes just don't work with you. Or there's something in your release. There's all sorts of different things. Missing your mark by a board.
There it goes.
Now he gets the break.
Finally get a messenger to do what it's supposed to do. But Chris can't hang his head too much. He's still second place, $75. And Tanner gets up to finish us out. Yahtzee! So now, will he have 7 baggers in both games? Well, at least he's making it easy, so we don't have to change the picture on the wall. The last one we took of him in October with him holding the trophy is still good.
Yeah, it was nice.
3 months later, a couple months later.
Going for a 6-pack. He's got it.
Got a 6-pack. One more, and he will have another 7-bagger. And a 259. So that's not a bad deal. He gets a 259. His last game was a 279. That's a pretty good day.
Yeah, I think even Tanner can be happy with that. Tanner's final ball our final ball of this tournament. Tanner's our winner by
And there it is.
259.
259.
There's some brotherly love. Nice. Good sportsmen, both of them. Good competitors too.
You got. This is what they said. Like I think it was Justin last month. It's like, yeah, I'll be back next month. Hopefully Tanner will take the month off. Because this is what you have to face when you get up to the top spot. With these bowlers. So great bowling. Good show, right. Chris.
DJ, thanks for having me again. Thank you everyone for watching, listening, any way that you were able to view or hear it.
And we will see you again next month for the next Best of the House Finals.
And we'll have some post-game interviews.
We just might.
It takes care of it for me.
Okay. All right, Chris. Came in at number 1, finished second place, got kind of blown out by your baby brother. Threw some really good games, 279, 259. How do you compete against that?
I mean, it's rough. I mean, you have to come with your A game every time whenever you're bowling against him. I mean, he doesn't mess up, and you give him one little opening, and that's it, and he just runs with it. And unfortunately, I gave him one too many openings to run with.
So we'll see you again, I'm sure.
I'm hoping so.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so Tanner, third time. Last month you weren't even here, and you blind one with a 214, but you bowled really well today. 279, 259. You always bring your A game. Everybody wants you to take a month off so somebody else can have a chance. What do you think about your performance today?
I paid to the game plan again like 2 months ago, just trying to throw urethane, just take everything out of play. So, I mean, I threw the ball pretty well today. I got away with a few shots, but, you know, it's bowling. Anything can happen.
I noticed you did go to the urethane. Do you find that works better with the balls that other people are throwing?
I don't think that it works better. I just feel like it's more comfortable with me because it's more controllable than most stuff.
Yeah, but you were still hitting the pins with some authority down there.
Yeah, urethane I never used to like when I was younger, but as I've grown up, I realized I needed a lot more. So I put some time and effort into working in with it.
So are you building a new shelf at home for all these trophies?
I actually just told Morgan back there that the first trophy's actually still in my car and the second one's sitting in my room. So I gotta find a place to put this now.
Hoist that up there. You're the champion for December, and hopefully we'll see you again next month.
I might take a break. I'll try and get someone else to win, but I might feel generous.
Congratulations, Tanner. And that does it.